In the heart of Central Asia lies a region of captivating history and diverse cultures. But what truly defines this land? It's the influence of Islam. Join us as we embark on a journey through time, exploring the political consequences of the adoption of Islam by the Turkic-Mongolian tribes of Central Asia.
Now, let's dive into the first part, the process of Islam's adoption in Central Asia. Central Asia has been shaped by the nomadic Turkic and Mongol tribes for centuries. But Islam first entered Central Asia through trade routes and diplomatic contacts. Arab merchants and diplomats traveled along the Silk Road in the 7th and 8th centuries, introducing Islamic ideas and practices. The Silk Road, a web of trade routes, played a pivotal role in the spread of Islam. Islamic missionaries, or dawah, engaged with local communities through dialogues and discussions, gradually introducing the message of Islam. The more time goes on, the more people were converting Islam. Even battles were carried in order to establish the Islam religion on a certain territory. One of them, as you know, is the Battle of Atlah. Islamic rulers like the Samanids and Seljuks promoted the faith by constructing mosques, madrasas, and sponsoring scholars. This contributed to the intellectual and cultural development of Islam in Central Asia. Furthermore, the influence of Islamic caliphates and scholars expanded the reach of Islam. Over time, Islam gradually became the dominant religion in Central Asia, shaping the region's identity and culture.
As our journey through Central Asia continues, now we will delve into part 2, political transformations.
The adoption of Islam brought about significant change in the political landscape of Central Asia. The acceptance of Islam contributed to the formation of centralized states in the region. One example is the Samanid dynasty, which established efficient governance and patronized learning institutions in Bukhara and Samarkand. The adoption of Islam introduced Islamic law, Sharia, into the legal systems of Turkic-Mongol tribes. For instance, the Karkhanis applied Sharia in the governance in Mauranahar. Embracing Islam united various Turkic-Mongol tribes around a common religious identity, facilitating the formation of strong and centralized states. For example, the Seljuks united different Turkic groups in the name of Islam and created a powerful empire. Also, we have to mention Islamic architecture and culture. The construction of Islamic mosques, madrasas, and mausoleums became symbol of authority and status for rulers. One of the most famous examples in Samarkand, under Timur, where monuments like Registan and Gur Amir were built.
In part 2, we delve into interactions with other civilizations. As Islam took root in Central Asia, it became a catalyst for dynamic interactions with neighboring civilizations. To be more precise, the adoption of Islam influenced relations with neighboring Islamic states. For instance, the Turkic Karahanid dynasty maintained ties with Islamic states in Persia and Baghdad. These diplomatic ties facilitated trade and cultural exchange between the Karahanid Empire and other Islamic states. It allowed for the exchange of goods, ideas, and knowledge, contributing to the enrichment of Central Asian culture and the growth of its cities as centers of learning. Additionally, Islam has been used by rulers in the Central Asian region as a factor of stability and as a tool against external enemies. For many centuries, it has served as a crucial regulator of socio-political relations, providing legitimacy and relative stability to regimes in Central Asia. In exceptional cases, Islam served as a basis for jihad, a mass mobilization against external aggression, particularly colonial expedition and imperial conquests.
As we approach the conclusion of our journey through Central Asia's political history, it's time to reflect on the profound impact of Islam. The adoption of Islam by the Turkic and Mongol tribes in Central Asia ushered in a new era. Once fragmented tribes unfolded into powerful empires. Political stability replaced years of internal conflicts. Prosperity and cultural flourishing became the hallmarks of this region. Central Asian rulers under the banner of Islam left a lasting legacy. Their architectural marvels continue to awe the world. Today, the echoes of this historical transformation resonate across modern-day Central Asia. The Yas embrace their roots while looking towards the future. In our interconnected world, Central Asia's history reminds us of the power of cultural exchange and unity. In conclusion, the adoption of Islam by the Turkic and Mongol tribes in Central Asia transformed this region in profound ways. It paved the way for political stability, cultural brilliance, and a legacy that endures. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening voyage through time. Central Asia's legacy is yours to explore.